all the other mobility priorities of the board and the community.
Chair Jefferson.
All right. I know Supervisor Vega is also wants to speak. So first of all, I know we're all putting out our budget proposals and such, and I think these are great conversation starters so we can start to think about what our priorities as a board is going to be this year. I just want to go on the record saying that when we get to our next discussion, I want to set all of our rates at a high rate and then work down from there. With this proposal, I do we need to give the money 100%. OmniRide needs a dedicated funding source, particularly what could be going on with NVTA down in Richmond, trying to take some money out of that bucket, which is a whole nother discussion. But I am hesitant to committing funds to specific things until we as a board really have a chance to dig in. I know Supervisor Bailey and I have talked about redevelopment. I agree with that. That's a huge one. I also do want to maintain affordability in this county. I do want to offer some sort of tax relief, whether it's, a little bit here, a little bit there, or maybe focusing on one particular tax, because this is a tough time for a lot of families. We know with all of these different pay cuts, these different cuts in the federal government, and that's such a huge base of our population. We also have important social needs that we need to fund. We're going to have people coming in and talking about various things that they're seeing at the, going around the county. Do we need to put more money into our community partnerships? I'm also really hesitant to make any changes to revenue sharing. Our enrollment is going down. Yes, it is. But I feel like this is our opportunity to play catch up, to increase our per pupil spending, because we lag behind other Northern Virginia jurisdictions. And I've said this 1,000 times. Our schools are what is going to drive people to this community. Strong schools are what's going to bring employers to the county. It's going to want people to continue to live and move into the county. Schools are our bedrock. That is why I've been hesitant to change revenue sharing. It's because our kids are still not getting all the needs met. We have a very high English language learner population. That takes a lot of resources. And Superintendent Dr. McDade has a really bold vision that I want to support as best we can. Supervisor Gore and I had a conversation. We were talking, universal pre-K. I think it's a great idea. Yes, there will be an impact on our small businesses. So we need to have that discussion. So I'm hoping in these meetings, I'm sorry, I just realized now the clock doesn't even work. Please, dear IT gods, let this be done by the 2:00 meeting. But that saying, I think that we have a lot of really great conversation starters. And as this process moves out, when we have mark out, I know we're all going to be up here ready to slug it out. I'm open to ideas, but I want to make sure that we're thinking everything through and what the down the line consequences can be.
Yeah, and I'll just say thank you for that, Chair Jefferson. And and that's some of what you said is one of the biggest reasons why I wanted to attack this as a